Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very intriguing news in regards to the Xbox Series X, which actually has now been officially, reportedly over here just for everything, has actually been officially now delayed for the actual release of the Halo Infinite Xbox Series X, basically just from overall production, overall issues when it comes to the console itself. Now, this is not a bearer of really bad news. It kind of just actually has some information kind of pushing back the actual release itself for 10 days, and as of right now, this has only been for a few select countries. Thankfully, I think as of right this second, I still think America is perfectly fine, but it kind of goes and opens up other different types of windows and areas, kind of showing that both the actual Xbox Series X, although we've had a very good past few weeks, is still actually having a lot of really bad production issues, a lot of bad issues of shipping and actually moving the consoles themselves. And overall, especially this Halo Infinite console might be a lot more rarer than we actually might go and think. So a lot of things to go and talk about throughout this video. And of course, I want you guys to take a deep breath before we fully dive into it too as well. Stock is still moving, stuff's still being made. I don't want you guys to be thinking, oh, this is the end all be all. I have to go and, oh my God. But it is actually kind of interesting news to go and see. So a lot of stuff to go talk about throughout this as well. We also have still seen a few retailers that still to this day have still not actually done things with this. So it's also kind of very intriguing to go and see, but hopefully they'll actually restock this week. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well as subscribe for our next-gen console giveaway going on the channel itself. We also have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock, free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. There's always a link down below, and of course, leave your thoughts and comments and on this video itself. And of course, as well, once again, we're not trying to fearmonger or make you guys worried, but it is very intriguing information to go and see kind of spread out all around here. So let's go talk about it. So this is actually in regards to here in Australia, and it's also all time into a lot of American stuff too as well, because it's happening in America too as well. But basically, the Halo Infinite Xbox Series X console has reportedly now been delayed in Australia. Retailers claim the launch is being pushed back now by an additional 10 days. And now, of course, like I said, we'll get to American stuff in a second. Let me cover this. We'll talk about this first. So some Australian retailers are now reportedly informing pre-order customers, so anyone who's already had and locked in their custom pre-orders for the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition, is actually now being just being delayed overall. So the limited edition console now is being set back even later. As of right this second, we have not thankfully seen this happen for us in America, and I believe in Canada, but we've also seen some big retailers that have made official notices that they are not restocking this, as in they're out of stock. We've seen this overall for Amazon, where there even was a literal page on the American Amazon page from official Microsoft production teams themselves, like the people making the consoles, that we have to pause our pre-orders. We do not have the stock. We cannot make these right now. Don't be expecting anything. There's a little bit of paraphrasing. That's kind of what they said. And that was a few weeks ago as of now. Now, thankfully, we actually have seen a few other retailers, number one, do a lot of Xbox Series X's. I'm sure you guys have seen the kind of big news on the weekend is that Target's even doing Xbox Series X restocks in the stores, in case you're going to check your stores from now until October 20th. And we also did see some pretty big restocks even this week from GameStop with the Halo Infinite Xboxes. But as of right now, Best Buy has not done the official restock for the Xbox Series X, at least as the time of me recording this video. But we have seen the web pages update where they have kind of finally included them. But sadly, it does kind of seem like these will be behind of the Total Tech $200 Best Buy subscription service going on. So it's not like a normal restock. And as well, we still have not seen Amazon do a normal restock for both the Xbox Series X's and this console too as well, the limited edition Halo Series X as well. So kind of just be on the lookout for it. I think it still could be restocking, but when we're seeing news like this, where we're now being officially delayed for an extra 10 days on top of this, it's not looking good, especially with all the other side statements we just covered from Amazon and other things. So basically with this, the console is officially set to release on November 15th and to coincide with the 20th anniversary of the original Halo release. EB Games and JB Hi-Fi have sent messages now to customers notifying them of a 10-day delay. Microsoft have announced a new release date for the Xbox Series X Halo Edition console. EB Games wrote in a message reposted by Reset Era. The new release date is now 10 days later, the 25th of November. Now, I do want to go and say that this isn't necessarily the world's worst thing. They are still going to be honoring the pre-orders. People are still going to be getting their consoles, and I'm sure there'll still be a few more restock waves of it. But it just kind of goes to show that there's been some really bad production issues. Like, really, really bad. And on top of that, too, that it's actually being delayed. It's kind of not good to see. So JB Hi-Fi reportedly said, our suppliers have contacted us regarding this item, and unfortunately, they have advised that the release date is now being pushed back. So this is also really big to note for all the other regions, such as America and stuff, because we want to go make sure we, of course, get the consoles. I mean, as of right now, like, I'm crossing my fingers, knocking on wood, whatever I can. We have not had any delays besides the retailer delays and actually, like, ordering up. So anyone who has theirs, so I think so far seems good. Everything else, not so much. VGC has contacted Microsoft to ask if the information about a delay is accurate, and if so, whether it applies to all markets or just Australia, which is what we're still trying to figure out too as well, which I think right now we're kind of just patiently waiting to go and see if, like, Microsoft and the big boys will be like, yeah, it's gonna be delayed slightly, give us another week, or not. So, I'll let you guys know on that one. It was also announced too as well on August too on top of that, when this actually first started happening and restocking, which is nice. So the initial batch, of course, as you guys know, was quickly snapped up, and scalpers were looking to go get as much money as they can. And I keep saying I think this console bundle is actually, as of right now, more expensive than even the PlayStation 5, which is usually more slight after. And it usually is the $550 base model, in case you guys are curious on this. So one kind of nice thing to go note, though, it does come with a downloadable copy of Halo Infinite, which kind of like also is kind of why the price is a little bit higher too as well. And thankfully, Halo Infinite is being released on December 8th. So I will go give Microsoft credit this. Like, this kind of seems like a doom and gloom video, but I got to give them credit. At least it's not delayed past the actual Halo Infinite release. Because I do know many folks on Twitter, my YouTube comments, and everything else have been saying that they are literally specifically getting this console to go and play Halo. Like, really big Halo people who are just trying to live nostalgia or just enjoy the games overall. So at least it's kind of good on that. Like, I mean, an extra 10 days. As long, you want to, if it helps out them, gets more consoles out, I'd rather have a 10-day delay than, like, you know, like a 3-month delay, and like some people get it day one and some people get it 3 months later. I'm sure you guys would probably agree. And of course, as well, we also have seen even Phil Spencer, the big CEO honcho, go and say that console supply issues will continue into 2022. And he also even told the Wrap, as we kind of covered before, that shortages of chips weren't the only thing stopping Microsoft from getting as many Xbox Series X and S consoles onto the store shelves themselves, with a quote stating, "I think it's probably too isolated to talk about it as just a chip problem," Spencer said. "When I think about what does it mean to get the parts necessary to build a console today, and then it get to the markets where the demand is, there are multiple kind of pitch points in the process. I think regrettably, it's going to be with us for months and months, definitely throughout the end of the calendar year and into the next calendar year." So let's kind of get our little, like, I guess, like, last final comments for this. It's very intriguing to go and see. It's kind of bad news because we don't usually see too many major delays. And I mean, for people like in Australia, it definitely stinks for sure. As I mentioned, we haven't seen any reports of any delays as of right this second for like the UK, Canada, America, Mexico, etc. But we have seen it confirmed in Australia. We still have like a whole nother month before the console kind of officially comes out. So hopefully we don't see more delays. Like, hopefully this is not like an omen of like it's going to get worse. But as we've also seen, as we mentioned earlier on throughout this video, the fact that Amazon had official statements on the website talking about the fact that this console is being delayed, as well as the fact that Best Buy still has not restocked this. Hopefully they'll be both restocking this week because they are overdue. And the fact as well that when GameStop even tried to do these restocks last week on Tuesday and Thursday, the website literally crashed. Barely no one got any. It was all a lot of bots, and it just didn't seem like a really, really fun experience. So it's not good. I don't like seeing these delays. I did really like the fact the past 2 weeks was a very Xbox Series X focus on the fact that we even, as I mentioned, have Target walk-ins throughout these next few days. We saw the Best Buy even walk-ins. We saw 2 Best Buy restocks of normal Xbox Series X's. And the fact that also Walmart kind of pumped out 2 restocks of the Halo Infinites, and we saw GameStop do like 4 waves of it. I was looking good. I was feeling very, very happy. So I'm going to hope that they can kind of maintain this throughout the holiday push. I want a lot of you guys out here watching the videos that want it to go and get your consoles. And it does kind of make me sad that we're even seeing these really big delays. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. As well, we'll give you guys updates, so make sure you guys are subscribed. We'll kind of try our best to track this up the best we can And once again, hopefully won't affect anyone who already has their pre-orders more than already has. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stack free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys.